Okay, we're live. Just waiting on the link to come up. There we go. Copy that link. Alright. Live and clicking. Is Midnight Suns or Midnight Suns or Midnight Suns? That's just Midnight Suns. Okay. And paste that and VTuber. Hashtag VTuber. Hashtag streamer. Hashtag YouTuber. Because I stream on YouTuber. Alright, post that over there, post this over there, that over there, this way, that way. And here, not hashtag, here, alive, and again, clinging. Yes, we'll do clinging, see how many people notice. Alright, and then hashtag here, there. Alright. Okay, and then let's get Twitter closed and Discord moved over. And we are here. Okay. Alright, so today we are playing Midnight Suns. Why is this thing so laggy? This is considering this is the... Okay, so first time launching this, we'll also say. Depth of field off, motion blur off, number of shadows, volumetric lighting, all that fun stuff. That's fine. NVIDIA, desync, Windows full screen, resolution scaling. Okay. Okay, so new game. Starting point for players new to Midnight Suns. For those who want to take the story of Midnight Suns and operate with impunity in combat. We'll just do normal. Want to have a little challenge here. Internet revised for mission. Use hero combat injuries disabled. Yeah, no. Okay, play tutorial mission. Oh, sure, why not? You usually stick some story in these. It is Firaxis after all. Hello? Build Dr. Strange's Book of Vishanti. Oh, look. It's the bad guy. Oh, it's Bane. Wait, no, that's not Bane. Hail Hydra. Yeah, anyway, bad guy. But no, he definitely looks like Bane. But no, not Bane.
How much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping mother. Sacred Harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness. Who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble. Lilith.
Well, that was not her child. At least we hope so. The sacrifice. For a second there, the refrain almost sounded like Star Wars. So far, interesting. Lilith does seem to get a bad rap for being an evil person. 6 months later. Rest in
I
love.
can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Doesn't like you either. I love it.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Gracious, happy to talk about it.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man. Millionaire inventor. Supposedly famous.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Alright,
Come all the way
so...
out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Okay, use
So
attack
time
cards
was the
to
one thing we
damage.
didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Okay, each attack card to damage enemy and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. So this is kind of like a card builder. Okay, so we just attack. And is there a way to view this from a more tactical view? Here, let's take a quick look at our controls. Filters. Also, I love that WASD actually moves things around. Confirm and continue. Okay, no, I guess it's just all from the one point of view. Got it.
Getting it done any way we know how.
Oh, that was a bit laggy.
I bet you guys couldn't even beat the security guards in my parking garage.
Okay, 2 cards. Okay, so you get, looks like only you get 2 cards. Or... Oh, is he gonna automatically move? Okay, so it does have a range. Yeah, alright.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Okay, heroism and heroic cards. Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Okay, so this is your heroism meter. This is the amount of cards you can play per turn. And damage every enemy.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so it's not even like... That works.
Interesting tactic.
Once you have played your cards, use X to finish your turn. Okay? So press and hold. Okay.
Sure. Pick on the smart guy.
Minions and elites. There are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage you dealt to them defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous, so zombies. Elites have a higher health total and require more big zombies. Use attack and rows wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
Knockback. Some cards have a knockback effect after selecting a target. Aim the knockback direction to view potential impact points. Confirm this. Try knocking enemies and objects, heroes, or other enemies. Okay. So if we kind of line up right about that. Okay. This will wipe out one of the weak ones.
A moment of
Nice. Okay, so that's going to be a fun
Lilith
way to do
doesn't
things.
care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
Okay, and then this will finish him off. And then I'm assuming the next thing they're going to teach us about is damage, as these guys move up and do damage to us. Although, okay, so we got a heroic, just does 15 damage. So we first off move here. How far can you move? Okay. Can you just move anywhere? Or... Well, at least within the current radius, he can move anywhere. Or do you just not move? Huh. Well, that's kind of dumb if you can't move. Hassan Chop.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Okay, but now he's gonna, although he's does say he's targeting Earth, so if you just look at them and see what they specifically target.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
Okay, alright, we got...
Around a few red shirts.
At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above the enemy showing who the enemy intends to attack. Okay, use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do to
Now that I
assist
have
him.
their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order.
Alright.
protect
give 20 block damage
First
to.
shield in this case.
you. In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer.
Use skills to control the battle, gain heroism, but
Don't mention it.
skills provide powerful supplemental effects like healing, damage boost, etc., etc. Alright, so let's go ahead.
Great.
Here comes the next question. If I target you, will you have enough range to hit you? You would, but it'd be kind of a waste of potential here. So let's target you. But can I, if I like aim at this side, will it? No? No? Okay. Let's try this whole movement thing again. You really can't move? That seems weird. Okay, well then we'll just do this.
Let's give it a go.
Love the effort.
Okay, and then maybe I got a new angle, or nope. Okay. In which case, do you have? No, that really wasn't the best way to do this. Well, we could definitely kill you, so let's go ahead and do that.
Prepare yourselves.
Still don't understand the whole not being able to move things. As if this is an important way to do
You
this.
may wake up with a slight headache.
I would think that you would want to be able to, what's the word? Position your people to be able to do line those knockbacks up better.
Probably still
Air
won't be enough,
superiority,
but you can try.
knockback,
I think we pissed them off. Got a
damage
spell for
every
that,
enemy.
maybe?
So let's go ahead and do that.
Interesting. A spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested. Here we go.
Okay, that at least did a bunch of
Yeah,
damage.
and you're ugly too.
Okay, and then you go ahead and finish this one off.
This should be good.
Move you a little bit away from them.
Not
And
bad.
then,
Not great, but not bad.
obviously, if I hit you, yeah, pretty much that's the only way I'm gonna thing I'm gonna be able to do is hit these two. So that'll take out
Won't
those
end
two.
well for you.
Fair enough.
Okay, environmental attack. Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage with environmental attacks. Environmental attacks cost heroism but do not use a card play. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important knockouts. Tip: try using one or more rocks to wipe out enemies. Environmental objects will glow.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
Okay. And we got plenty of heroism to use. Okay. And should be able to accomplish that with the other one too.
Let's try.
Okay. Let's see.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Scarlet Witch, strange new apprentice. It's complicated.
Yes. Are you.
Let's, put a pin in that.
Captain Marvel, Earth's mightiest hero, really flirkin' powerful. Flirkin', huh?
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
Hydra Mortalis!
I'm used to being outnumbered. Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Okay,
Yes,
so...
but not while you failed to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Use tab to quickly switch between targets, or you could just, aim, but, yeah. I still don't understand why you can't, move, but either way, let's see. We got you, and you. Before we do that, let's use the Winds of Watum, because, weird names. You can be destroyed by a rock, so probably end up using Blast against these guys. Not enough heroism, although we need to build 3 heroism, but I don't think we're going to have enough to be able to do so. Either way, actually we can probably... Oh, these are both going to die from this. Okay, that's fine.
Watch closely.
Double KO.
This is
Alright,
no trifling matter.
Let's go ahead and check. Now it's a question. Can I pick this up and throw it? No, okay, really can't. Alright, so just pick up rock and smash it in the face. I love that. Okay, and then you... Let's see, who are you? Captain Marvel, Iron Man. And I moved him closer to the melee guy. Well, we'll see on that.
That was really something.
Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card to redraw, then hold R to replace it with a new one. The new card is random, but it may be more immediately useful. Last card in your hand, the photon beam requires heroism, blah blah blah. Okay, let's go ahead and redraw then. Okay, so she gets to attack now, so she'll go ahead and punch. That will put her close to this guy, but that's fine. Still reducing the number of attacks coming at us.
Love the effort.
Okay, so that ends our turn. He's going to attack her. Pop, 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 pop.
Maybe
Ow.
you'll get lucky.
How would that even hurt her? That's a good question. Alright, so...
Is high.
Okay, use move. Okay, now we can move. And set up perfect knockback angles, area of effect attack, or environmental attacks. Instructions... Okay, instructions. Select the mouse, blah, blah. Okay, so now we can move. Okay, I guess that was just a tutorial thing then. Oh, my title's set. Oh gosh. Okay, let me just a second. Control Midnight Plane Midnight Suns. Do I at least have the date right? Yes. Heroes of Marvel. Heroes. Helps if I also spell heroes right, huh? We'll fight for the right to party. Okay, let's save that then. Okay, so. Alright, back to this. Each turn, you have one free move. The currently selected hero will execute the move. Okay.
Iron Man does whatever an Iron Man can.
Okay, so let's see. Use tab to switch between heroes. Currently select a hero will perform the move action. Okay, so tab to swap. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and have you move here. And okay, so does this count as who it will actually hit? No, let's find out. Kick this. Okay, so it actually allows you to figure out where you're going to go, so that when you do kick it, okay, we want to be careful about doing that then. Let's see, if I had known that, I would have angled myself a little bit more. One way or the other. I would have angled myself a little bit further over here so that it went through and knocked this guy back into that guy. But oh well. Not much we can do about it now.
This should be good.
Okay, up to 5 cards will be drawn. Fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play, which cards to redraw or keep for future turns.
That Davenport was at least a century old.
Okay, you is just within range. Excellent. Although, what's this skill here? What's this do? Draw the last 2 attacks. Draw the last 2 attacks played. Start next turn with 4 card plays. Okay. In which case, what we're gonna do... She can do jab, jab on both of these if he hits with Skill of Wood Tomb on both of them.
Let me show you the way.
Okay.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Okay, and then jab. And jab.
Impressive.
Alright. Oh, okay, so you actually have to use the... Okay, I got it, I wonder if... We're gonna go ahead and redraw this and see if we get something heroic. New plan, double your current heroism. Okay, well. Ow.
Reinforcements inbound.
Okay, so we got, let's see, finish the battle. Use what you've learned to wipe out the Hydra's forces. Alright, damage each enemy in a line.
Relentless. In any event, you must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards.
Okay, so if she moves here, how long is this photon beam? Oh, it's pretty long. Okay, so if she moves over here, she can line up all 3 of these guys. I hope. Okay, so doubles the heroism, walk, knockback. So we're gonna do that first. So, Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, sorry, old comics. All right, so I'm assuming this is lined up. We'll even move her back a little, although she'll probably be moving when she uses jab. So can I move? Oh nope, that's outside the realm of possibility apparently. And it doesn't look like we have any more weapons we can throw around the room. So, okay. So, right about there. Okay, and then Photon Beam. Yep, excellent. And that's going to be a triple KO. Nice. Damn, that guy in the front just got cored. Alright, so, knockback. Are you within... Well, I can knock you back there, but... Oh, that was a heroism move too. Okay. Double your current heroism plus 3. Let's see. Winds of what whom? Let's see. What are you guys targeting? First off, tell me. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. They're all targeting Doctor Strange. Chucking you back isn't gonna do anything. Chucking you will at least damage you. Jab. We could kill one of these guys. So, between these two moves. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that on you, since you're the only one who can actually hit an object.
Follow my movement.
Smack. Okay, and then
Interesting.
we're gonna go ahead and jab
Is that all?
and knock you out.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Okay, and then that's gonna be it for that turn. He's gonna go ahead and attack Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has a shield. I did not know that.
You'll need
Let's see.
even greater numbers to defeat me.
We only have
We're
one
three
guy
of the
left,
world's
so
strongest
just
heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through scroll stars faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. Suspicion as to how.
okay.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother
Gozer.
of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow!
Be gone.
No!
A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa,
Oops.
I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Got an achievement there. Which I'm assuming is like complete tutorial. Yep, complete tutorial. Okay, so if chosen wisely, gifts purchased at the gift shop can grant large friendship boasts when given to heroes. You're making friends with the other heroes. You're not just worried about, taking care of the evil demon lady. Chirp, 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 chirp. Probably sounds like a chirping noise from like Fallout or something. This same chirping noise. Oh, my hands are cold. It was a whole 14 degrees here today. Fahrenheit, obviously. Well, not necessarily, obviously.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Last line of defense against Lilith, according to them.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Caretaker, last of the blood, immortal, formed of the Midnight Suns.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
So he steps
If I
back
could
into
have
more of
avoided
them.
this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Okay, so I get to make my character here. We'll go with that. What do we got here in the way of options? Both of these faces are fine. We'll go with that one. The freshly dead look. I think that skin tone's fine. Eye colors. We'll go with blue. Hair. A lot of hair options. Let's start with the beginning, which is of course always bold. Buzz cuts, and more buzz cuts, and high fades, pixie cuts. Pixie cuts aren't bad. Let's see, what do we got here? No. Fringe. No. Naturally short. What is that naturally short? It just looks like more like naturally curly, but... Windswept. This is the Final Fantasy hairstyle. Short curly. Okay, why do I always have this hairstyle in these games anyway? Swipe above. Medium curly. House above. Medium straight. It's unique and different. That looks like a bowl cut almost. Just a longer bowl. Half up ponytail. Oh, this one's not bad. Let's say either... To be honest, yeah, no, I think the original one. Alright, what do we got here in the way? Black, blonde. If I'm gonna go blonde, I think I'm gonna need to redo the skin tone there. It's not really... Auburn, red, brown. the, and then let's take a look here as to a better skin tone. Definitely. Is there really any good skin tone with this? Huh. Not really. Maybe a different facial structure? No, not really. Was it 4 that I had it on, or? Yeah, it was 4 I had it on. Okay, yeah, no, not really with the... Maybe with the, maybe rubber. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad. Look at those eyebrows, though, dang. They're just... Can I put facial hair on them? Huh, funny. Yeah, no. Alright, yeah, no, I think that works.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait!
Mother. So, that's a good thing, right?
Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
Yeah, sure, Blade, nice, right. Solar eclipse. Oh, it looks like more like a solar flare. The Awakening, Part 1.
So cold, but the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes 2 of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Let's see.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
It's not really the chosen one. Do I move around? Well, oh well, okay. This is definitely not like the XCOM I was thinking it was going to be. For letting me WASD my way around here. Arcane keys available. Location added to map. Arcane chest. Okay. I'm guessing this area is kind of like the whole base on in XCOM, but they let you actually walk around it, which is interesting. Oh wow, that's different.
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like...
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told ya.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
I don't recall Salem being in the mountains,
some
but
improvements.
then again, I've never been there, so who
Robbie
knows?
for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Alright, well, let's immediately turn around and take a look around. Alright, so we got another arcane chest. Somebody got pool floaties. I like it. Water rod? Barely a stone at all, this blue topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of tide pool. I've held the ear that can hear the sound of the ocean. Oh, okay. random things. Okay, got it. Can't go in the water. Okay. Is that the way I came down? No. At least they gave me a decent movement speed. Let's see. Nope, can't go that way. Okay. Select the mission. Blah blah blah. Well, considering this is probably all still part of the tutorial, we might as well go do that. Is this my sword? Do I get a really cool sword or something? Is that Excalibur?
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot?
I must admit, Hunter, having studied the tomes and read of your exploits in the past, it had never occurred to me that we might someday face Lilith together.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
Unfortunately, time is
Okay,
of the
no.
essence. Otherwise, I'd gladly offer to.
I'm assuming there's nothing to talk about with any of these people, so we'll just do the whole select mission.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
And then something's going to happen to Wanda.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Oh gosh. I love that the name's stuck. Alright, so selecting missions. Obviously, the only mission that is here. Myself, Dr. Spooky, and Blade.
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds.
And we get a random item called Gamma Coil. Okay, Sanctum Sanctorum. That seems kind of redundant, doesn't it? Sanctum Sanctorum.
Not a cape.
Contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. Okay, so, and I'm apparently a blade user, double-bladed user. And we've, of course, got Blade with his blade, Blade with blade. Speak to Doctor Strange. Okay, so.
Something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Okay, Limbo. Limbo, the one. Big fun. Alright, so...
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly.
Why is she in an X-Men outfit?
That is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting Dread Maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
She was in the New Mutants comic, wasn't she? Or not comic, movie. Here we go!
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
And you ended up in the ocean instead. Is my guess. And she was just standing there. Still took time to take a picture. Yeah, that's pretty natural.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Hail Hydra.
Arm Alpha in position.
Not your average Hydra good.
No one's getting through.
And we hear the police show up.
Welcome to New York.
So, alright, defeat all the enemies to complete the encounter.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Okay, that's an object. Is this an object that we can chuck at somebody? Looks like. Oh, vault. We can vault it. And we got this. If I click on you, you can't perform this action. Okay, it requires... Oh, right. We need to build some of that up. Okay, quick strike. Quick. Wow. Are you sure about that now? Okay, we got some knockback here, so if we can align ourselves this way, knock back a bit into that. It's a basic enemy, so he'll die and do some damage to that one. We also have this, but that requires a heroic point to use. So let's go ahead and move to Zot. Actually, although I bet I could probably knock back him into this electrical thing, but there's no real point in doing that just to kill the one guy. Basic attack would knock him back anyway. Okay, once the hero uses move, they can continue to reuse move to reposition themselves anytime the hero uses an ability. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So, knockback. And we will angle at you, or should we angle at you? That would kill two of them. Wouldn't have to worry about them doing damage. We only have 3 enemies here, don't we? Maybe this one we can knock back eventually into this. Very nice. Okay, so then if I move here, I can chuck this thing at them. Oh, this one requires 2. What is this? So, okay, so I move, let's see, here. It does 15 damage. Then I can finish him off with basic strike or his quick strike or forceful knockback in any direction. Discard a random card. Oh, well now. That certainly opens things up. Let's see. So first off, you're targeting the Hunter. You're targeting Doctor Strange. You're targeting Blade. So we got ourselves our... I could also knock you back into this, which would be 10 damage. I can knock you into that. This whip definitely seems like it's going to be very useful. Actually, I could use whip on him and knock him into that. However, they need to kind of... Let me see. There we go. So 10 damage, and I'm assuming it's like a stun. Because it seems like a good idea to stun this man. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Stunned, hey, it does do stun. Excellent. Okay, when a unit is stunned, they will not act on their turn. Tip, if stun takes damage, they will be reawakened immediately. Okay, so we want to leave him now. Alright, so then... Okay, and apparently I've got heals. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's see. Attacks with the word quick will refund the card play when used to KO an enemy. Oh, okay, so that's good to know, but we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to go ahead and shoot at the one that's going to attack Doctor Strange. I suppose it doesn't really matter. We just don't want to attack him because he's stunned right now, so we want to leave him stunned for the turn. Alright.
I am impressed.
Okay, so let's go ahead and... Since we got some redraws, let's go ahead and try this. Out of cards to play. Let's go ahead and hold on to that one. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and attack him. Apparently he didn't have any shields, and he attacked me. Okay. Ow and ow. Alright, also, you stun removed. That's fine.
The gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or
Sure.
not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Draw one card, not enough heroism. Stake, life steal. Oh, that's actually not bad. Apply 2 weak, enhanced with enhanced with 4 heroism. 15 damage. Okay, but we would need to increase. Let's see. Give hero cards in your hand plus 5 damage until played or discarded. But do we even have anything that actually does damage here? Although it does say until played or discarded. That affects all the cards. Okay. So we do 25 damage, so we could kill you outright. You're a weak commando. You're a weak commando. You have 30 health, unfortunately. Oh wait, it says... Oh, okay, so there's... Oh, alright, so... 20 health, 20 health. So, 15 health. Let's see here. Draw one blank card and the next 2 blank. What are these marks? Ignores block and resistance. Draw 1 card. Make them bleed. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Next 2 damage cards apply bleed. So I have no idea how much damage the bleed will do, but what we're gonna do is use this on him, and hopefully the bleed will then kill him.
No half-man.
Didn't kill him, obviously, but it apply bleed, so hopefully the bleed is like 5 damage per turn. And then we are out of turns. Let's go ahead and discard this one. And we got another knockback, which is nice. Alright, so we're going to take some damage here, because we had a lot of people who are still alive. Ow.
As ordered.
Oh, well, apparently he's still got a turn. Ouch. 6 damage, okay. 6 damage, okay.
Just wait
Ouch.
until it's my turn.
I really don't like it. Okay, so it did do 5 damage. Excellent. Alright, so I just wish it had done it before he had his turn. Alright,
Struggle. Need to concentrate and I won't be doing that again.
Okay, so let's see. We got Strike. We got Amagamatsu's Blaze. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna move here. Hopefully this will be enough to line up those 2. Okay, now there we go. Right about there, I guess. Well, let's see how this works. Alright, you... Okay, so it's just a single target thing. That kind of sucks. Oh, okay. Okay, it would be nice if I had some AoE, though. Yeah, I probably should have used my knockback. And then probably should use heal over on you.
Walk in the light.
Alright, you got a heal.
My humble thanks.
And then, let's see here. Can you move again? You move here? I was hoping she could move. Okay, apparently using our heal was not enough. In which case, we'll go ahead and do this. Wait. No, it's not that. Applies 2 weak, enhanced with 4 heroism. We have you. We got 2 cards to play, so his strike can finish this one off. And then this one can be finished off with this. And then we have just the weaklings left. That sounds good. So, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, he's dead.
This is no trifling
Okay, and
matter.
then go ahead and finish him off. Oh. Chain. Oh, okay, so chain allows him to attack. Excellent. I like that.
Watch me.
Slink. Slink. Oh, that was awesome.
Impressive.
Okay, so, and that leaves us with just the one who's gonna shoot somebody, but he'll only do about 6 damage.
Position compromised.
And they really like shooting the doctor for some strange reason.
Let's get this
Alright,
started.
so, forceful knockback in any direction. Knockback quick. Interesting. Doctor, if you were to move... Oh, you know what? Hey, Doctor. Alright. End of mission. Okay. So we took a little damage, but we were able to heal it.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Is he gonna explode?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lunch.
We are venom and you are lunch. Okay, defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. Tip Fallen Venom's symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with a hero ability. Alright, powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack and may attack multiple times on their turn. Watch out.
Certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
So we've got a whip.
It calls itself Venom.
Got the Winds of
Until now,
Watoomb
a pale
here.
imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly
Okay,
tongue
he's
to
not
the
close enough for
spiders,
that.
marinated in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Okay, so Blade, let's go ahead and have you shoot so that we can use our whip here to launch him at him. Or maybe launch him back at that. We'll find out. And yeah, I'll just kill that guy. Ra-da-da-da-da. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, level up.
Looking good, feeling good.
Alright, so whip. Too bad it doesn't like chain reaction. That would stun him for this turn, which might be handy. We'd still have one card to finish this guy off. And this will actually move me over here in line with this. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do that then. Okay, stunned. Alright, then... let's see here... got the slash... or make him bleed. Draw one card next to... cards apply a bleed. We'll probably want that for sure. And that's going to give us... that... to use on him next turn, but and then knock back, draw the last two attacks played, start next turn with 4 cards played, 4 card plays. Considering he's gonna only do like 5 to 10 damage, might be worthwhile just tanking the damage. So yeah, I think so. Especially since they'll give us whip back, which is very, very handy. And allow us to move 4 turns, 4 cards on the next turn, which look like it's going to be very useful. We could actually even hit with the chain, hit him, and then jump over to him. So applying bleed to both, although this one will die automatically from it anyway. Alright, so. Although he's probably going to run over to me. Stun removed. No. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming the spikes means something. Okay, well, we got more enemies. 1 card play. Okay, yeah, plus 1 card plays. Alright. Enemy area attacks will go off at the end of their turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Okay, knock enemies into the area attack to turn the tables on your foe. Okay. Alright, so your strike. Hit you, and then jump to you.
No.
That will get rid of... that will get him out of the space. And along with applying a bleed to Venom. Did that actually get him out of... It did... What? Okay. I don't suppose you can move. You can move. Okay. But we also need to move the doctor. I guess it didn't move as far as I thought it would. Well, what we can do is we can move the doctor. Doctor, there you go. You can move out of it. You can actually move over here. Chuck that at Venom. I wonder if this is within range or not. So, Doctor, go ahead and move over here.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Can you move or no? Okay. So what we're going to do is have you lifesteal. This will regain you some health that will hopefully... and it's going to apply a bleed, but that's fine. Apply 2 bleed. That'll... I wonder if that stacks or not. Let's find out. Okay, 24 damage, which is also nice. And looked like it applied more bleed. Yes, it does apply more bleed. Okay, so he's now topped off. And then we got a knockback. Quick slash. Flash. Okay, can you move now? No, you still can't move. Oh, right. I was going to use Sorcerer Supreme here to launch this at Venom as well. Oh, it's outside the range. I could only hit him, and he's going to die on the next turn anyway. Assuming that... You know, that's a good question as to... Does this fire off immediately? Spike Bomb. Let's see. Deals 9 damage and applies 1 bleed to all units at the start of next turn. Immune to taunt, removed if incapacitated. Okay, so so this guy should die from that, and he actually will die too by the look of it. They all have the skulls over their heads, so that's actually going to work out pretty nicely. In which case, we might as well just use a card here. Just do some more damage, I guess. Let's see. Quick. Knockback. No, we'll save all that. We'll just do another quick strike and just keep pounding on him. Oh, hey, he moved out of the... Oh! Didn't realize that he would run away to do that. Nice. That worked out even better than I planned. Holy crap. And some explosives. Nice. Alright.
Look how fragile you are.
Fragile? Sir, you kind of... Ow. Ew, ow. Ew, ow. Ew. That looked like all kinds of pain. Ow. I need to get some of that heals going on. More reinforcements?
Ready to give up just
Oh,
yet.
gosh. Okay, and he's taking bleeds, which is nice.
We may
Alright.
not be ready for this thing yet.
Give
Smarter to pull
hero
back until we
cards
know what
in your
we're up against
hands.
here.
Plus 5 damage until... Okay, so...
Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
Okay, so this
I
is
shall
a
fill your belly
skill.
with my blade, demon.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's see. So all our abilities are gonna do extra damage now. If I move here, Sorcerer Supreme, how about you? Can he be knocked? Okay, he can be knocked back into that thing, which is handy. I don't see any reasons on why I shouldn't be able to defeat him. So let's go ahead and knock you back.
By the will of the old gods.
You have to be careful with these explosive barrels. Okay. Leveled up, very
Sometimes
nice.
I even impress myself.
Okay, let's see, strike. You can kill these two guys. If I move... Passive, okay. But it would only work if he's in range. 10 damage, it would require 2 heroic. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well. Holy crap, look at that damage. 41? Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Okay, so quick, let's see, quick. On KO, refund card play. On max, oh, you know, I probably should have done that beforehand to KO one of these guys. Let's see, redraw. I'm assuming he's going after the Sorcerer Supreme on his turn. These two guys are both going after Blade. He's got plenty of health though. I can still do this attack though. At least I can if I can move. So would it be better to attack him? I think so. We want to make sure we don't accidentally clip the Sorcerer Supreme. In our attack here. Now it's going to do 20 damage.
You have
Ow, I did hit him. Oh, because Venom... Oh, okay, Venom bounced off of... Okay, so assuming we can survive this, we should defeat Venom here.
I've been slaughtered.
Ow! Oh! Jeez. Please. But I survived, okay. Now these two guys are going to attack him, which is fine. Ouch. We still have a chain attack to be able to finish them off. And he bled to death. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, hero's bound, unable to act, except that he's not anymore because Venom died. So, and the only mission we had to do there was fight Venom.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Ow.
Hey, big guy!
Friendly, neighborly, spiderly?
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Alright. 2 stars. Is there more than 2 stars, or? That's pretty cool. It's kind of like the 125% gloss. Choose normal difficulty, yeah. Gloss bonus. Okay, I'm assuming gloss is something we spend on whatever. Gameplay tip. An unequipped ability can be salvaged for a valuable essence in the edit deck screen. Okay, so that's where we go to edit what abilities we have. So far the abilities have been fine, but I'm assuming that we'll unlock new abilities as we level up kind of thing. Yeah, this is probably the hunter's first time running into a symbiote.
Congratulations. New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero.
Yeah, I like Doctor Strange stepping
This is
back
the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
I'm rather gooey. Is there a place to take a shower? Bathroom? Tub? Something?
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
And you can just automatically just go here. Oh, okay, so this is like... I'm assuming we'll be unlocking extra areas kind of thing going on. Arcane chest. We still haven't figured out how to open those yet. Heroes of Might and Magic. Okay, so yeah, pretty much that's all that. And then inventory. This is the things we got from the stuff that we have no idea what it does yet. Used to purchase customization options for heroes at the Abbey. Oh, okay, so the gloss is like your shinies, your images, your look. That's the term I was looking for. All right. We got to talk to Tony Stark.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and Sam.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Thanks?
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Okay.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Alright. New hero. Iron Man is now available in combat.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Okay, Superlink, huh? So this is where you see your gallery, timeline, first post. Oh god. First we make Wanda leave, now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that was not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I see how that worked, Sorcerer, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it's more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. I know Wanda as my apprentice I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith, she can handle herself. Strange did everything we could to get to Wanda, so did I and the Hunter. Take a breath, Ileana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. That I am in agreement. First post. What do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant first post that the Hunter sees. Robbie, I can't keep doing this. when someone new joins Superlink. You can't keep doing this. Yes, I can. I mean, he will throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine, last time. Okay, messages. I have no messages. Alright, so maps. Alright, so explore my room. Like, you know, removing the drapes. Why do I have a dog bed? Interact.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
Plus, earned from missions can be spent on unlocking new cosmetic options. That's the word I was looking for, cosmetic items. Okay, select a new item. Okay. Long sleeve hunter. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweaters, long sleeve black and white, athletic black and white. Long sleeve hunter isn't bad. Ta-da! Jeans and t-shirts. Okay, so that was that. Inspect the journal, page, closet, and painting. Oh, okay, well, there's painting.
We were all so happy then.
Agatha and Sarah with Hound. I think your Hound is a little, hellish. I'm assuming Agatha was... Well, that's Sarah. Agatha is Wanda? No. Who's Agatha? I recognize the... I can't remember the name. Journal. Hey, faded journal. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Complete item collections, huh? Go to sleep. I can't leave, so I guess I will go to sleep. Take the shoes off?
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance. No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
I'm assuming that's Agatha. Nope, that's Lilith.
Child.
Hey, everybody's favorite hellhound.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
That would explain
Let her
the
enjoy
document.
the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Alright, so new
Charlie was
post.
restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the fort. I think he has another present for you.
Alright, 5 arcane knowledge. Oh, okay, so I got some, for petting the dog, huh? Not that you need an incentive to pet the dog.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That
Damn, look at those
explains
guns.
so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Alright,
Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
So, he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Right, and now Stark is hard at work in the forge coming up with something for the Hunter?
The Hunter needs it after that last beating.
Man, can't wait till it's my turn for an upgrade.
Prepare for a long wait.
For all of us. Or hasn't it sunk into that flaming skull of yours yet?
Hey, don't take it so personally. It's not like they forgot about us.
We'll see. Hi.
Alright, well, let's just go to the forge. I'm assuming this is where we, like, craft new things for new abilities, or cards in this case.
Now, think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell, preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered. Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Fancy.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Never use a cloak. It's just something for bad guys to grab and yoink.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, joys of sharing a workspace.
Okay, so let's talk with Tony, apparently.
On countless occasions.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Probably let's see. Why is there a demon in the forge anyway?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there, it's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microblends. but tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
I am sure there are worse places to be.
Oh, true. I could be rooming next to Carol. Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have a place free from Lilith's influence. While it lasts.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay, so why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. It was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
She probably doesn't even know what a scroll is.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Alright, let's see. Hell.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me, particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul Venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Okay, what is Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
My mother has a gift for bringing out the worst in people.
Yes, and in this case, I happen to be the direct victim of her ambition. I fear the Sanctum may never be the same.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, there go my brains. Let's see, I'd like to know more about Wanda.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
Okay,
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story. There was...
Okay, there is. Yeah.
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Alright, analyze the gamma coil gloss. Inspect. Cluttered table. Okay, not sure what's so fascinating. The moon. Oh, hey, one of the cards. Moon Knight hides his droid in a banner, cloak and shadow. The card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconsciousness. Unconscious, not unconsciousness.
What is this?
Considering most of this stuff looks like it's been here since you were alive, I would say it's bottles, and this would be much more like, what is this, I would think. Hey, another card. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. The card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Okay, what do we got here? Skill essence, okay.
That is... something.
Those power off, the holodies seem to follow you. Yeah, what is that? Is that something? Nope, that's not something. Hey, it's Sorcerer's Screams. One of Strange Capes. Cape floats in the air, rippling slightly through the air, though the air is still. Oh, what is this?
Interesting.
Orb of Agamotto. Agamotto? One of the few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. A powerful energy emits from the inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. Alrighty. Gamma coil analysis.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Got more coil for me?
Okay, analyzing gamma coils. Tony can use the coil materials recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. Got
Real
some
new
upgrades for you,
abilities.
hot off the press, or forge.
I own 2 of these. I think the knockback, though, I mean, the quick isn't bad too, but it only works if you hit enemies if you KO enemies. We'll go with this. Knockback is useful, I think.
When you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Okay, so I'm going to take a small break, use some restroom. Robbie Reyes. You guys can read what the heck Robbie Reyes has to say. I will be right back while I go get some water. So, what do we got here? So, the grotto is nice, but not going to clean itself. Okay. Yeah, someone needs to get on that. So you're saying someone is who is not Nico needs to get on that. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying let's put it in the chore schedule before Blade gets passive-aggressive OCD on us all. Do not worry, I have been cleaning the grotto. How? I haven't seen you break out any of the cleaning supplies. It's simple. Open portal at bottom of grotto, send water to limbo. Open portal above grotto, water comes back from limbo. Does limbo have bacteria? Doesn't matter. Nothing lives through. Nothing living passes through my portals unless I allow it. That's why I stay on your good side. And of course, doesn't that mean that the grotto is now filled with dead bacteria instead? Okay, and then we got Daily Bugle. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monsters upon the city. Garish Bleecker? Street manners sealed off by authorities. One will Spider-Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through the Greenwich Village, and let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinger? Web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into a no-house? By the Ancient Ones, who runs this paper, Mephisto? Figured I'm not even mentioned in the article, but have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say Gabagool. Gabagool. There we go. Blah. Indeed, I met a Gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man? Not that easy. These boys move damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York City, those two stand out. Swooping at the last second to save the day. Leading away that carnivorous sludge monster to keep New York safe. Just gonna say it, he's the astounding Spider-Man. He had too many words. Don't let those words with the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's the old Avengers, tolerate your spooky, strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Blade cares. I have to go train. First we made one is okay. We've read those. So, all right. Do I have any messages? We have heroes. Okay. So, all right. So this is our deck apparently. So we've got another knockback. I think we're gonna go ahead and slap in the knock. Oh, okay. So you can't have more than 2 anyway. Well, what was the point in that? It only gave me options of cards I already had. If I can't have more than 2, then what's the point? Okay. Whatever. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's see. What do you got? You got... He's mostly going to be our buffer, isn't he? I don't know how much I'm going to need these, but, I mean, there's nothing else to replace them with. Blast, Quick Blast, Mark Target, and Surgical Strike. That's probably not a... Where's his heroic ability that lets him attack every enemy on the screen? I want that one. Chain X. 1 for each card in the hand. Huh. So if you're going to use that, you want to use it right away. Alright, so talk to Blade in the yard. Did I... Before we do that, let's take a look around here. We got our doggy. We got backyard. Very nice. And these are everybody's extra rooms, I'm assuming? Oh, hello. Oh, strength. Electric energy erupts from Thor as he wields Mjolnir. Mjolnir. However you want to pronounce it. Okay.
Curious.
Can I do something with these, or?
Ah, I see.
I'm glad you do. I don't. And apparently can't do anything with it. So, fire rod. Okay. I'm assuming that these rods will essentially come in use later. Considering we also got a water rod. All right, so let's go ahead and head outside. Oh, I got
Welcome to
okay.
the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Let's see. About you.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Tell me about
Is
your
your
name.
name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes?
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Okay.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
Nope, that's it.
Nobody.
Sure.
Okay,
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this?
Okay, we should
I
train.
am ready to train.
Finally.
Upgrade an ability.
Ready to work?
If a hero possesses 2 copies of an ability, they can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. Oh, that's cool. So I can actually take that slash that I made.
Don't stress it too much.
Upgrade. First one knockback.
Do your thing.
Excuse me. Alright. Let's grab that. And so I did that. Can I upgrade? Okay, so it automatically assigned it. Good. Hey, muscles.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
A quantum what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Okay, so we're going to the war room. Is there a reason you're just kind of... Okay. I was just wondering if there was a reason she was just kind of standing there. I guess we can talk?
Why, hello, Hunter. Yes?
Oh, okay. I guess we don't talk.
On the prowl?
We already talked to you, so I think we talked to...
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The Gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light-years out. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
The Gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the Gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new Gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
And it works. Alright, let's see.
You're just lucky Tony knows how to reach me. It's hard to explain exactly how far out I was in terms of this space-time.
Space-time continuum.
I've heard of Dr. Faustus in passing, but I've never bothered to look into him before. I learned a long time ago not to waste too much energy on fanatics.
Alright, so New York City story mission.
Just recently that the Hudson Yards Development
I guess we're taking Carol with us.
Purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
I totally missed what she was saying there, but this wasn't that important apparently. Combo cards. Okay, so it looks like we can't from decks. Combo cards, we don't have any. Alright, so let's go ahead.
Limbo! Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
Alright, thank you, Magic.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Alright. Gameplay tips. The Abbey Grounds holds many mysteries. Check with Agatha in the library. Oh, okay, so Agatha's here. Okay. Green glowy thing.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Smartest fanatic in a room. It's a small room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Now, see, why didn't you throw it at people downstairs? Or hold on to it to throw it at them when they were coming out the doors? Hey, explosive barrels! Those are always handy. Defeat an enemy and defeat all enemies to complete this encounter.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Detonate, but it doesn't seem to have a very blast radius? Or... okay, well, we gotta detonate right here, so... but we need energy for it. So, let's see here. What would be a good... Can we hit you? Can we hit you and into him? Can we hit you into him? That will explode it and probably damage me. However, and 100%, not sure. I definitely have a bigger range on this, that's for sure. Wait, why is it blocked there? Is there something there I can't see? Well, I can do that. That actually looks like it would be really good. Only problem is it will leave me right next to an explosive barrel, but...
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Nice! Very nice. Level up!
It's all coming back to me.
Alright, not enough heroism. Heroism. Let's see here. You've got chains, so you could go ahead and kill this man and this man. Or can you come over here and kill... Unfortunately, no, you would not do enough damage to kill these two, which is sad, but you could come over and kill these two. We go there and there. What's the quick slash do again? It's quick. So I would be able to KO. So actually, let's do that. We're gonna start with... Well, we can't KO you, but we can KO you, so... do that.
Hell that.
Yep. Card play refunded, so we can still do another. He also gets quick, which we could then do on you. And then we can use his strike to finish off the other two weaklings. Very
I
nice.
saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay, and then... we could blow this up, which would definitely hurt you, or kill you, but then your strike will do that too. Although, let's see. She could definitely kill... Okay, both of her attacks require heroism. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and knock you two out. Slash, slash. Thank you.
Looking
Leveled
good,
up.
feeling good.
Okay, and then your Fist of Radiance, if you hit here, we're gonna have you move though. Just to get you guys lined up here. And then we will Fist of Radiance, knock you back into you. Probably won't kill this guy, unfortunately, but although if we do Photon Beam, okay. Critical deals damage, increased damage, chance for ability to deal this is critical chance. Chance to become critical when they are drawn. I'm guessing that's what the little fiery on there is. But either way, this will definitely kill both. So that's what we want. Alright. New York's favorite newspaper, Daily Bulge. 7 enemies KO'd in 1 turn.
Go, now, quickly! Let's go, go, go!
And Carol just...
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
You guys with this blind?
Watch out!
Did that just make her evil? No, okay.
Get her!
Or explosive barrels. Explosive barrels seem to be everywhere, don't they? Acme was having a deal on their explosive barrels. Okay, recover the artifact from truck. Break the Hydra shield guard protection to access truck. Use recover artifact to secure.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Okay, so him, we're definitely going to whip him into this explosive barrel. After we... It's a skill, so it does, but it still requires a card usage. But it does give us 2 heroics, so let's go ahead and use that.
Exactly.
And whip. You. Immune to knockback, but You are not immune to knockback and are within range of that explosive barrel. So, let us go ahead and perform this.
Your fate is sealed.
Very nice. And it even KO'd the other one over there.
That was something.
Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is KO you. Assuming we can do something with this. Target. No, don't want to move. I don't know. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and let's see what else we got around here. You guys are weak. I could knock back you with this, but let's see. We're gonna go ahead and quick attack. And we're gonna go ahead and quick attack him.
Weak.
Okay.
Even for Hydra.
And then if we slash you into him, I'll do a little bit more damage on him and kill you. So, or KO as they call it, since superheroes don't kill.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
All right, Stake we'll go ahead and hold on to. This, of course, we also have to hold on to. And then these guys are going to use. He's coming to shoot her. Ratatata. She's got a shield up.
Luckily, I'm a glutton for punishment.
That was a bit interesting. And okay, they kind of okay, and then he coming back. All right, him is still immune to knockback. I'm assuming. Oh, great, more. Okay, so we definitely need to focus on the shield man, and he keeps moving back every time. Hero is dazed and unable to act. Other heroes must take a number of actions before the dazed effect wears off. Number of actions is above the hero's health bar.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various.
So we just have to make one
unknown
action.
energy.
So.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here.
Okay, I got heals.
We
Let's
must
see.
not let Hydra
Game
escape
block
with it.
equal to the damage dealt. Alright, so is there something we can do with this whole... Okay, so that's what we do. Alright, so first off we have to have enemies in here. But, we have a lot of people very nicely lined up here. Is there a way to line up more? This one will die from it. All these guys will die from this attack, Photon Beam. So if we just kind of line up here, well, make sure we're getting the right person. Please don't rearrange my camera when I'm doing this. Okay. Like so. And then beam attack, and this will wipe out. Although, should I? You know what? I probably should have lined them up better this way. I was dumb. All right. Well, too late now to do that.
That is one way of making your presence known.
Okay, and then let's see. Draw a card until you have 3 in your hand. But it requires me to use a card. Let's see. Knockback, taunt, gain knockback equal to the damage dealt. Gain blocked equal to the damage dealt. I want a knockback too, though. Not enough heroism. Stores 36 health. I'm gonna hold on to that. But let's see, what do we got here? We got you, Blade, and then But Blade can also heal himself with lifesteal. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use Knee Strike. And we will use it on you.
I'm on it.
Taunted him as well, so we'll make sure he will attack. Can now go binary. Play 3 Captain Marvel cards, will draw, go binary ability. Her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Will lose her binary state once all her block has been removed. How much block does she have? She's got 25. Okay, so how does she go binary? So a lot of her stuff is heroism based. Fortunately, not heroism based enough, huh? Alright, let's see, what do we got here in the way of things that we can use? First off, let's swap to myself, and if I move here, can I move? No, I can't move. Okay. Don't have a move action. Carol's isn't either. Okay, and there's nothing to do there. Okay. And there's nobody except for us under this, so we don't want to do that anyway. And actually, let's go ahead and just end it there. So. Ow. Ow.
Not supposed to hurt.
Okay. Well, we have a lot. Nope. Ow.
Admire your persistence.
Okay, so.
Good. I could use some more practice.
Oh, come on.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Okay, so we're gonna do steak.
Time to get serious.
Which heals
you do
him.
not have to show off for me, Blade.
Okay, and then we will have myself go ahead and do the objective. Okay. Supply crate, defeat the remaining enemies, complete the mission.
One less thing to worry about.
Okay, and then
16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Okay, let's jump here, and how far is your knee strike go? Oh, dang it. That was dumb.
At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
I meant to do this. Too late now. Okay, well, she's got more blocks, so we got 3 people actually who's going to attack her. Only one on me, one on Blade, so, and Blade's full on health. So yeah, she's got the... Okay, so I guess binary is just automatic. That was a waste of the knee strike. Okay, and I don't think they're gonna break her thing anyway. Although maybe. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, 6 damage there, and he's coming in with the. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, and he's bleeding, so that's something.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating.
Okay,
even.
so we need to move
I suppose by
a
now
couple
I'd
of
normally
people.
be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Okay, so we got, we're gonna go ahead and redo one of these. Quick slash, that's actually really good, because that will get me out of the AoE of this attack. It's not going to kill you, but there we go. That gives me out of the attack. Okay, and then you, Fist of Radiance. If I knock back you, that first off, remove your AoE. It will also kill you and him. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Excellent. So there goes his AoE that we were a little concerned about. Not enough heroism, but if we gonna go ahead and get rid of that card. We're fine on health, and unfortunately, it's all that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this. Leveled up, very nice. Okay, and then we got 3 ability, and then we keep getting that. But that did give us whip. Unfortunately, we have a problem with that, in that it is... So if I move here, this requires 2 heroism to throw. I can throw it at him. Let's go ahead and choose move you. Too bad I can't throw the explosive barrels. Although that's a question. How far can this thing go? Can you please let me just WASD while I'm... Okay, alright, so unfortunately no. This would stun him, that might be what I do, but first we're going to move here. Although this uses heroism and so does this, so never mind. This is a card, so I'd have to use this on the card. So let's move over here. So that'll let me chuck this thing at him if I want to. Now, unfortunately, Blade is in the way. So I think what we're going to do is instead go for the stun. And then on my next turn, I can chuck this box.
Interesting.
Okay, so that's it. So this guy's gonna go. He's gonna attack Blade. Blade's still got plenty of health. So we're good there. Okay, stun's removed there. Alright, so what do we got? We got a quick strike, which will definitely kill this guy, and we got a quick strike there, which won't kill that guy. So actually, we'll do this in reverse here. We will quick strike you, which will finish him off, and will save us the card refund. This quick strike, actually she can whip. Can we just launch you into Oblivion? Yes, we can. Okay. There we go.
You were
we
too
win.
weak for this fight.
We've done it.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Okay. Ugh, ow, my leg. Ow. Loading, loading. Heroes you take on missions are the ones most likely to be available for hangout that night. Hangout? We do hangouts? We shall do the hanging out. Hello, game. Are you loading?
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid? You do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abby tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and
Monopoly.
no play. Is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
Okay.
I should rest. Another time.
Okay, so, let's see.
How did this work again?
Nico sent you a message on Superlink. Open the strategic menu. Okay, so Superlink. Messages. You there, Hunter? By the way, this is Nico, in case nobody gave you the rundown on how Spark works. Blade and Captain Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially cost us. And then they all just left me alone here. You should come hang out. Thank you, Nico, but I am tired. I am kind of half dead, you know. Let's check here.
Come on, Hunter, I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
Customizations. Okay, so we can customize our base appearance. Oh, that's nice. Highlight colors. I mean, I'm assuming highlights means that it's if it's red. Oh, okay. Here we go. We can unlock things. Hey, we can get the extra colors. How about if I? Ah, there we go. Okay, so we do. What is this? Oh, okay, there's the highlights. It's just her hair's so long that the highlights are way down there. and too expensive for me. Well, wait, what's this one? Platinum, huh? Her records went platinum. We'll hold off on that. Let's see, Abby outfit. So, okay, this is just all normal. Okay, lipstick apparently is an option because battle-hardened demon hunter has time for lipstick, you know. Let's see here. Combat outfit. Oh, hey, we actually have some more of these. Borderline. Right at the borderline, that's where I'm gonna stay. Demon Child. Preview locked. Oh, requires Umet progress the story. Oh, okay, so all these require you to, like, research and do that stuff. Okay. So, change outfits daily. Huh. Alright, what do we got here? Face props. Glasses. Lower face props. Masks. Head prop. Headband or royalty. Isn't that like Wonder Woman's tiara thing going on there? Let's see. Oh, okay. Locked requires the armory room upgrade in the forge. Okay, so room upgrades. What do we got in the way of room upgrades? Did these actually do anything, or is it just kind of... Rug A, Rug B, writing desk. Why is a raven like a writing desk? We'll just hold off on that for now. We'll see what our nosy neighbor wants.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
Alright, also, another one added to the thing. We still have yet to find any of these arcane keys. Alright, so.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out
Considering
with one of my
300
favorites.
years ago, they didn't even have movies. Yeah, probably not. Okay, F. Okay, that's the button. Watching a movie. Friendship XP gains.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
Athletic rare swimsuit. Okay, and hoodie Empire State rare Abbey outfit. Can I change their outfits?
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran. But eventually, we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
I had some questions about your...
It seems fair.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I should...
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively. It's a shame that Faustus got away, but I doubt he'll leave the city until his objectives are complete. There's still time for us to have a word with him. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
The world is still full of monsters and villains, my mother being the worst of them all.
You forgot heroes. The world is still full of heroes. Though sadly, we're missing one of our best.
Agatha? Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Like Stark, I'm guessing?
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control, and this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Okay, Hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make on the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards will be unlocked as you move down the path, so... Follow Charlie to Agatha Shrine. Hey, good boy, Charlie. Press left shift to sprint. I mean, we're moving pretty fast as is. But it is nice to have the option to move even faster. Waster mushrooms? Weird. That cat doesn't look too happy to be held, I might point out. Okay, well.
Agatha? You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Total platonic reversal? Or protonic. Protonic? Platonic? Protonic. Although I guess that. Touch the blood seal. Gateway.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Blood Gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
Alright, so enter the Blood Gates. Trial of the Elder Gods Oshtur. Recommended player 1 level 1, current player 2, open gates to blah 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 begin. Fight!
Is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge?
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the Giver of Justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Okay, I do. Let's see. So, starting with you, since you don't seem to have any way I can knock you into other enemies.
You were too weak for this fight.
I can throw this as well. This would hit multiple opponents if I was to throw it, although it wouldn't really reach. Let's see. Apply one vulnerable. Let's see here. Whip. We have that we can use. Is there anything here that's not one-shottable? I think one of the things we're going to need to do is move. So, 2 there. Probably just wipe out these 2 here. Not perform the. Oh, I don't have enough heroics. Okay, so then we will go ahead and have you. Let's see, what do we got here? 5 for me, 4 for Charlie. So if we wipe out you.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
And then if we go like so. There we go. And then apply 2 marks to each enemy in an area. What does marked do? We can hit these 3. We can hit these 3. Actually, can we hit 4? No, these 2 are just outside. Oh, wait. There we go. I didn't move.
I am impressed.
Okay, so then what do we got here? We got 4 for me. Okay, so if we take you, slam you into your friend here, and that will just leave 2 attacks on me and 1 on Charlie.
Mercy for the servant. Your mother abandons you.
Okay, oh no, it's 2 on Charlie, 2 on me. Okay, well that still spreads it out, and... Oh, apparently that was a quick attack? Huh. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll do one so that Charlie doesn't get hit again, since he's got the lower health. There we go.
Need some for the rest of us.
Oh, okay. Well then we can do this, and that will take you out. The only one we're missing is the last one. And unfortunately we can't do anything more about that. Although, can we? Hey, we can. Excellent.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
All right. I'm surprised Caretaker isn't here. Going, what the hell's going on? Especially since it was one of her seals that was broken. Explore the Ashtar Cave. Well, we got Moon Seal, Elder Artifact, and I'm assuming this is... I'm not sure. Oh, place the item. Ashtar's Gift allows magical locks and gates to be open. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its ground effects and its grounds, while you, which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place, but it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay, open the barrier using the word of power, and what else we got around here? Kind of feel like Raven here with her father, the demon. Forgot what his name was. Either way. Words of power are magical incantations the hunters use on the Abbey grounds. To use the word of power, hold spacebar. Knock knock.
The goddess of order approves.
Right, what do we got here? Another chest I cannot open because I don't have arcane keys. Got it. Don't even know what these are, where you get these arcane keys from.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries.
Why do I feel it's not going to remain that way?
And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
And then we went to bed. Okay, new gamma coil to analyze. We gotta pet the puppy.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Alright, so did want to look room customization. Bed. Oh, I can actually change the colors on them, huh? We'll wait on that until we got more gloss.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Considering he was a doctor that worked in a hospital, think he would be used to intercoms. Got some more glass. What do we got here? What is this? Photo frame. Oh, okay. Okay, we got that. What's this over here? Oh, this is the war room. Okay. Oh, glass. Yeah, hello. Ages. A coven of witches from across the seas has sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. We sent a moon seal to their home in Salem by way of the Knights of Wundagore. I have no doubts they will take care of the troubles they face. Another faded journal. We have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place. But there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Chthonian? Is that like Cthulhu? Chthon has found influence here with Hiram Shah through the pages of Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst the thick woodlands. We must understand what it is we face. Okay. Any other notes laying around? Well, this ain't creepy at all. Inspect.
That is
best
something.
Made it so. Our fighter, our heart. Breaker of chains.
I see.
Jeremiah Kane.
What
and
is
Dormor.
Fascinating.
Son of this land, Will Walker. Okay. And we got another chest that we'll just go ahead and mark on our maps for when we start finding these arcane keys. Let's take a look at our map, speaking of. Wow, this is quite extensive. Hunter's Folly. Oh, this is my grave. Got it. Or sleeping place, rest, whatever. Not sure what you want to call it. Since we can't figure out if we were dead or just sleeping. Alright. The run animation is a little weird. Looks like another blood gate, but oh, words of power. Okay. Actually. Aha!
Blessings.
Arcane level up. Plus 25% bonus resources from pickups. Oh, that's nice. Hunters increase their arcane levels successfully using words of power, exploring the Abbey grounds, and even petting Charlie will grant arcane knowledge, which can increase the hunter's arcane level. At higher arcane levels, the hunter will gain increasingly powerful rewards from the Abbey grounds and arcane chests. Alrighty. Is that me on, or is that, no, that's the blood gate. I'm over here. Okay. Wow, this place is really extensive. Dreamer's Descent. Wolfsbane, huh? Okay, well, apparently this is kind of our lootable area.
There are cracks in this wall.
I'm assuming it was going to require some other... Not that one.
Must not be her purview.
Oh, hello. Chicken mushrooms? Chicken? Really? There are so many weird mushroom names I'm finding in this game. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious, always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes, I don't think she knows that I see it. But I do. She's afraid. She's afraid that I'm going to be just like my mother. That's kind of sad. To grow up around that kind of influence. I seem to be a little on the stuck side. There we go. What is this? Salmon. Grassy Overlook. A new haven discovered. There are numerous haven locations on the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven could be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can only be used once. Each hero can only attend a single haven course over the course of the game. A single haven over the course of the game.
This rubble looks loose.
Okay, I'm assuming that's another power. Oh, hello. Unknown grave.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. Interesting. Curious.
So this is our
That
father's
is
grave?
Something.
Then would be my guess. Alright, what do we got up here? Looks like we got some things growing around here. Wolfsbane. And nope, that's just white texturing. Okay, this is definitely another word of power. Open. Word of power, not
She believes in our purpose.
Okay, we got some more arcane knowledge. So let's see. Let's go ahead and head into this area. I think we're just gonna kind of explore this area until stream end time, just because it seems like there's a lot here. Like lots of Wolfsbane, if nothing else. Oh, another one. Blue. And
My old fort. Caretaker was furious when she found I had built this. I wonder what she was really afraid of. I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became.
Okay, it's back here. If anything. Nothing, okay. Another one of these
standing
marks.
stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
I'm assuming that's going to be another... we got, what's this way? Oh, that looks like another blood gate. High Priestess. Jean Grey, huh? Wonder if she's a usable character. Or a hero. Kinda doubt it. They didn't really... I mean, on the other hand, they had Wolverine. So, I know he's in this. Yep. Add that to the list. What do we got here? Arcane cooking for a gifted adventurer. Moderate skill essence and rune of aggression. Interesting. Alright. What else we got around here? We do have the blood gate. we got another hangout.
I need to find the next moon
Okay,
seal.
so can't go on that one quite yet. What do we got here? Oh, another page. We only have so much time before Lilith's shadow falls upon this ground. Until then, I must continue to train. I must continue to become whom I'm destined to be. I am the hunter. I will hunt. Okay, I'm assuming I can't get over there. Nope, I tried going forward, it would not let me. What do we got here? Pay respects. Okay, to whom I'm not sure we are paying respects to, but... Oh, hello. Aha! So that's...
The Great Seer, known as Endra Moore, is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line. But she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
Okay. So we can't go that way. Okay, so that's all that's over here. Okay, some more Wolf's Bane. We got another...
This is which sign?
The people of Salem lined up outside, drooling at the chance... Oh, this is Hiram Shaw. Chance to be part of this congregation. We cannot be more pleased with how many seek out the truth within these walls. With the guidance of Chthon and the power within this page, I will set them free. I am the one that has been chosen, and I praise Chthon who granted me this blessing and this power. Yet, where there is light, there are those who oppose it. A coven of witches stalks around us, deceiving my flock and sowing the seeds of distrust. They will be stopped. Okay, so nothing else. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, so pretty much back to the entrance. And grab the chicken mushroom, because why not? Okay, so can't seem doesn't seem we can go up there. Although can we go around? Isn't that where we've been before? Ah. This was more standing stones. I'm assuming that this basically will create things when I stand on them and use the proper word of power. Recreate this building or things like that. Alright, so let's go back to the main area. See if we can't find more places to open up. Did I miss something back here? Yes. Witch Hazel. Okay. Always nice. More Witch Hazel. I have no idea what the Witch Hazel does, or what any of these regions do. Reagents. Another one of these standing stones. Okay, and then what do we got here? Missing statue? Okay, another broken wall. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, grab that. Can I get up there? Okay, here we go. Round and up. A lot of these markings around. More arcane chests. Handmade caretaker doll. Caretaker never did like the idea of being idolized in doll form.
Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods.
Okay, let's see, where's the... where am I? Okay, so I've been that way before, so let's go this, continuing on this way.
Fascinating.
Okay. Symbolic totems clearly constructed to honor the elder gods. Okay. Oh, another page. They stopped tending to this grave some time ago. I guess I'm the only one that comes out here these days, so I get it. It's so sad, though. It was hundreds of years ago, but I still feel so much sorrow in this place. But a loss like that, a husband and a father, that doesn't just go away. Maybe that's why everything happened the way it did. 2020. Oh, this is Wanda's journal. Let's see here. Grab all that. Think there would be a journal note here or something. Guess not. What do we got? That's the way we came in, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we've already been up there. Okay, so this way, I'm assuming we're going to get stopped before we get too much further in this direction. Gate, yep. That is the broken gate we've already seen, so... Okay, it seems like we've pretty much examined most of Dreamer's Descent then. There was the Blade Gate that we already went to, so... Let's go ahead and head back towards the Abbey. We'll go ahead and talk to Doctor Strange. See what he's got to say. Now I can see why they give you the super speed. That is a broken wall I can't get through yet. That's another standing stone. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go talk to Doctor Strange. Anything around here?
Ah, I see.
Okay, nothing particular. Cape. Iron Man suit. Oh, I get it now. Doctor Strange's side. Tony's side.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Alright, so we are opening the spooky crate. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do the coil.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? No peeking now.
Okay, reveal new abilities. Forceful knockback. And new blade ability. I think we're gonna do this one. So that seems interesting. It doesn't do damage, but if target was damaged this turn plus 8 damage. That's actually not bad. Photon beams is always good. I'm gonna go with the new ones though. We'll go with the forceful knockback.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Go to hero screen. The hero screen can be opened with blah, blah, blah. Yep. So instead of... Now this is a damaging one and a knockback versus the quick attack. The quick attack is not bad, especially if you want to wipe out slow enemies. Heal... I think we'll actually do it in place of heal, to be honest. Edit deck, there we go. So instead of you, we're going to maximum attacks allowed. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so then I do have to replace one of these. So we're going to actually replace you and put in charge then. Alright, customization. We were talking about this. Oh, hey, this is new. Huh, buddy. Empire State University? Interesting. Alright, so let's talk to the Dr. Strangeness.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
Okay, so studying artifacts.
Artifact, Hunter?
Studying artifacts can unlock more powerful research projects and generate significant resources for use in the ability. Alright, so open knock.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay, so Eternity Dagger.
This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way.
You were just extolling how important it was. Research level increased. Alright. Research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Alright, so what do we got here? Item bench. Forge schematics craft powerful single-use combat items. Forge schematics increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. That actually might not be too bad. Since that's literally our cards. Weight of the Fang. Requirements: complete 3 missions with Blade. Okay. Alright, so complete 1 mission. Oh, okay, so we can pretty much do all of these. Eventually, it just requires completing that. Alright.
That caught my eye as well.
Okay, then...
The Mystic Arts...
Okay, so there's pretty much...
Hey,
that's
Hunter,
it for that.
Got a sec to spare?
Okay, let's go see where Mr. Reyes. Oh, he's over there.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with a
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay, so we shall go... Oh, we can take Ghost Rider along on our missions now. Spar with Ghost Rider.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
That is an interesting look for Ghost Rider. Daily sparring. Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increase in friendship and unique rewards. Alrighty. Let us spar.
Maybe you should be the spirit.
Sparring complete. Okay. Free friendship XP, common combat bonus. Gain 1 strengthened at mission start. Okay. I'm assuming those are those one-use items.
Report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Okay, so let's figure out how to save the game. So, new save, stream save, or stram in here. Alright, that's going to be it for today. We will be back tomorrow with more Midnight Suns. I'm actually enjoying this. I find it interesting. I was expecting more XCOM style combat with, you know, positioning your soldiers around the field, that kind of thing. So, finding this is more of a card kind of game, it's actually working out pretty well. I'm actually liking it. So, we will be back tomorrow. We can take a look at our people here. Maybe, although probably I'm guessing on the story missions they pick the heroes that you get to take with you. So, anyway, we will be back tomorrow. You all have a good day, good evening, good night, and thank you all for coming.